Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin, and today we are over here at Chessington World of Adventures for another very exciting vlog on the channel. And with me today for our adventure like no other, we have got no other than JAYDEN Austin, HUGO Garrett, Adam and my dad, where we'll be exploring throughout the park for hours today. I think it's until 6, so we have arrived at 10 to absolutely maximise our day here, and we'll be doing all the rides just like Blue Barnacle over there. But JAYDEN, we'll start off with you. We haven't been here for a while, have you? So are you excited for today?
Yeah, I don't think I've been here since like the beginning of the year, but yeah, I'm excited. I haven't been to a theme park for a while, I think.
Yeah. Last
time was meant to be Austin's House, but I think Tom mentioned on the vlog,
You got broken down?
Yeah, I got stuck on the motorway.
So he's not been for a long time, but we've got a very exciting announcement today for where we're actually going to be this time next week. So stay tuned to that. But HUGO, are you excited to be back here at Chessington World of Adventures?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been since again the start of this year, but I haven't been on since the rides opened. So I went on a zoo day. So it is nice to be back here. I mean, it's a nice park. It's really weirdly laid out.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird when you come here, you can't really decide what you want to do.
Especially now, there's lots of construction going on, of course, for the new ride opening in 2023. Plus this other one here, 2022, which are going to be some new types of rides. But Adam, you came in. Have you something to say?
Yeah, you know, it's a good part of Chessington. We've only been down it once this year, which is really weird actually. Of course, in the main season itself, because we do go on zoo test weekends quite a lot. Of course, they're February event. You know, it's good to be back. It looks pretty busy. It's a Saturday, so yeah, it's going to be in May. But you know what?
But unfortunately, there's no events on today, so
Mardi Gras starts next week.
Mardi Gras start next weekend. So if you're watching this vlog right now and you're coming after this week since it's been posted, we are posting it a day later and we film it. Then you get to experience a brand new Mardi Gras, which we'll be showing you a little bit of construction for. Nevertheless, first up on our day, we have got to do it. We're going to head on to the vampire. Wah ha 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 ha. We've just completed Vampire, and I think it is time for Tom tip number 1, because my name is Tom and these are my tips. And for our first tip of the day, it is to never trust the queue line, because as I was at the queue line on Vampire, it said it was 90 minutes. Now don't get me wrong, it can be 90 minutes, it can be longer sometimes as well. Region I went over beforehand like a few weeks back, it was like 120, which is not worth it, Vampire. But sometimes it can be a lot shorter, like today. We wasted only 35 minutes in the queue line, because the operations are very quick in fact. And also, in the queue line, they close off half a section in the inside bit, so it may look longer than it actually is. And especially in the evenings at the park, they actually make the queue lines longer, so you don't actually go inside the queue line. I mean, that the staff can go home earlier. So make sure just to not look at the queue lines, have some sort of guide with it, but don't really rely on the queue lines itself. But Vampire, still a really enjoyable ride. Love it to bits. 2 lift hills between 2 sections, that's really awesome. The theming is really, really good when it obviously used to be owned by Man 2 Swords. And overall, yeah, really good ride. But guys, enjoy Vampire?
Yes, it's very good. Me and Hugo got back row.
Yeah, you don't really get back often on these rides.
No, because that's for the disabled queue, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really fun. And
it was good, yeah, really good. There you go.
So, as JAYDEN said, we did do back row, and I've noticed the back row. Now, it's a bit of an unpopular opinion with some people, but if you get the choice between front row and back row, majority of rides, the drag, you got like a lot of drag, because obviously on the front row it's great because you can see the whole track and everything. Yeah, fine. But on the back, it's just such a thrilling ride.
I think one of the only rides that it's worth getting the back front row on is the inverts.
Yeah,
because otherwise you can't see literally anything. But on majority of rides, oh yeah. But in reality, but that one, yeah, and better on the back, I think.
Bad news.
But what is the bad news, Jen?
Bad news. Rough machine is closed.
What
a shame.
What a shame.
We're
not the rough
Machine is rough.
Yeah, good. That's very good, Jayden. Very good. Jayden jokes. Jayden jokes over here on the channel. Next up, though, we're going from one coaster to the next as we are heading now towards the one and only Scorpion Express, the wildest ride in the wilderness. Yeehaw! Just completed Scorpion Express and the wildest ride at Chessington. I know I used that pun earlier, but it still was good this time. And yeah, that was good fun. I like that. I mean, like, it's no world-class Big Thunder Mountain, wink wink, style of ride, but it is a really good fun attraction. Same layout as Flying Fish at Fort Park, but obviously a lot more themed. You get to board a car, head around the track, so a few helixes as well along the way, making it a really enjoyable ride for a family. But talking about enjoyable, this is the complete opposite. This is Rattlesnake, where we're heading next. But while we wait here, tell me what we're going to do. How was Scorpion Express?
It was good. I mean, I always think that the theme for it is really good.
Yeah.
Like it has got, for Merlin Park, it's got good enough for the indoor bits good.
Yeah.
The ride itself, it's just fun.
Especially this whole Mexican line in particular, they've really gone out with it, and now even more older than some more newer rides, unfortunately, hasn't really got the same level of theme as they used to have over here with Merlin parks. Most parks normally grow on their theming, Merlin likes to go down a little bit on their theming throughout the years. So these old classic rides, stuff like this one here as well, the called Scorpion Express, which used to be a runaway mine train, was really, really nicely themed. However, while we're standing here, I'm going to talk about what we're doing next week. I told you I was going to surprise you, and I've got that shit. So next week, I'll let HUGO do it. No, let Jane do us. Where are we going next week?
We are going towards drumroll. Disneyland Paris.
Yes, we are. Our first group trip abroad.
We have already announced on it.
We have, but we're announcing again this one for you guys. If you watched all the videos, thank you very much. But yeah, all of us four are going to Disneyland Paris on a very, very exciting trip. 4 days, May holiday. Oh, it is very exciting. So we're good to see you guys there. And if you want to see that, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, or click on the bell. See all those videos on the channel. But while I work out who's in that weird face, let's go to Rattlesnake right away. Ow, that ride hurt a lot. And no matter what HUGO says, Rattlesnake is painful.
Well, no, I'm just saying it usually is, but that ride I had was really smooth.
They didn't got Rattlesnake, that's why.
Yeah, honestly, no, that ride was actually really good. I mean, me and HUGO went together on a car, and you know what? That was actually really good. I'm not sure whether we just got a good train or not, but
We must have done, because it's usually quite
yeah,
janky.
it is. But I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I experienced one down in Hailing Island called Running Mine Train, and yeah, I mean that was pretty fun. But you know what? That's definitely a better one. And it wasn't by Mara. And you know what? I would say that's one favorite one here in the UK. I mean, I would say Cobra's better, but it's what I gotta say. It's a different ride. But you know what? That was actually a pretty good ride. And yeah, it's definitely something to experience down at Chessington World of Adventures.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's one of those rides where it is a while now, so normally we say it's not worth a ride, but then also, at the same time, it's well themed and it's really nice ride to go on if we just don't got any of the back problems because it does hurt.
It's a good ride. But I did bust my wrist.
Yeah, I mean, like, we have to hold on tight. And if you're on a bigger group like we are, a bit more bigger sizes, then we would suggest going on 2 different cars because it can be pretty cramped with 4 people in one car. Plus, when you're going on the corners, yeah, I think you get the drill. But right now, we are continuing our day. We're actually another Tom tip for our second Tom tip of today, and that is eat lunch early. Now lots of people think when they get in the park we'll get a few rides done and then we'll go to lunch. However, normally that equates to normally at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock lunch, and that is normally the busiest time for eating. But in fact, the restaurants over here at Chessington and most Merlin parks around the UK too open at 11:30, which means if you get for 11:30 you can get in and get a lot more. I think it's like midday right now, so we're a little bit later than normal, but I can go 12
We'll be busy, I reckon.
But I still think 12 o'clock is better than 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone always goes, we're a bit late, not 12 o'clock's lunchtime, but actually no one goes at 12 o'clock because it's like...
It's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll wait and see if anyone goes at
Plus,
12.
it's only 2 hours and the probably open, and normally we'll get like a few rides done first and have it in the middle of the day because the park closes at 5. Well, look now, see if that theory is true as we head into the Vampire's Burger Kitchen. Burger Kitchen is amazing, and since then we've actually done quite a lot because what we just did is we filmed a walkthrough for you guys that will be up there where basically we went around the park, and Adam and James actually a lot of rides since we've been gone because we've gone for like an hour since we ate. But guys, for starters, how's Burger Kitchen?
It was great.
They definitely changed the manufacturers there for the food.
Burgers are better.
Oh, wrong word, caterers.
Burgers are better, but I do still prefer the big one at Legoland.
The Legoland ones, yeah. In terms of food, Legoland does the best food. And what rides did you do?
So we started off by, we were going to walk over to Dragon's Fury, but then we saw Blue Barnacle. Even though it says 30 minutes, it was walk on. So we went on to... Oh yeah.
Tiger Rock, there you go.
No, Tiger by Tiger Rock, who would have known?
Yeah. Then we went on Blue Barnacle, that was great. We sat near the like middle, but then we did Dragon Fury. It said like 45 minutes, but it was like, well, it was around about that. That one was quite accurate, but that was fun, quite spinny. We also saw the construction for the new area, which I just like dug a bunch of stuff up, and I think the areas where the supports are.
Yeah, because if you do a support when you drive in, you saw the supports earlier. And Adam?
Yeah, you know what, I mean, both their rides are good. I mean, as Joe said, Blue Barnacle, it's a good ride, but in my opinion...
Oh, wait, again, Tiger.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of flat rides. Like, after on the Tycoon a couple of days ago, yeah, I really don't like flat rides. You know what, it was fine. I mean, it's one of the better parks I've done. However, yeah, it's still not amazing. And obviously, Dragon's Fury, I mean, it's a classic here. You know what, it's actually one of my favourites here. I do still prefer Vampire, but that's only because it was the original. You know what, it's still a great ride. But yeah, for me, I do think like a Mara spinning coaster shouldn't be getting them sort of lines. Also, it did break down quite a lot whilst we were standing in the queue line. But you know what, overall, it was a fun ride. It was actually pretty smooth. So.
Yeah, I mean, like the operations of these parks are not the greatest. Don't come here expecting you get everything you want to get done. Places like Disney, which are going to next week, still so excited. They do announce when all the rides are going to be closed. Of course, malfunctions do happen on their rides too, but we get it fixed very quickly. Whereas here, well, yeah, there are big guys going to the small world, I think it is. Oh, and 100 Mountain Tuesday.
100 Mountain Tuesday, 2 days, but we'll see later.
We'll talk about that later when we get into the vlog itself from there. But here, sometimes they close the ride and they keep it closed all day because they're not that fussed about getting it up for the public. As soon as you pay to get in, they're normally fine with closing them.
Usually you get what you want to, and I mean today we feel like we've done quite a lot considering it's like 2:15 right now. We've done a lot. I've done about 5 or 6 rides, and you know we've done all 4 coasters, and yeah, we've gone on a flat. So you know what? Overall, it's been a pretty good day so far. However, yeah, I wouldn't expect to get re-rides, put it that way. Like, you can get everything you want to get in a day. However, it may not be that relaxing if you want to get everything done. But yeah, I mean, I'd say maybe a day and a half here. So
yeah, there you go. But anyway, no further ado. Our day is still continuing with our next attraction. I would disagree a little bit. Tiger Rock. Let's go. Right, what are the cameras? Off we go on Tiger Rock. Enjoy the clips of this rather soaking log flume. Here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. Big drop time. Oh, we just got very, very wet on our last ride. Dragon's Falls. Is it Dragon Falls? No, it's not, it's Tiger Rock.
Tiger Rock, you've got the wrong ride. Well,
yeah.
No, the same ride, just wrong name.
Yeah, God. That was a retro days, they were. Dragon Falls days. But still,
I mean, in its prime, Dragon Falls was really good.
Yeah, I mean, and these other rocks and stuff, that was amazing. But Tiger Rock is still an amazing alternative. I think overall I actually prefer, when talking about this now, actually now we're onto it, I think I actually prefer the Tiger Rock days because it had all the Ferris wheel and the samurai down in the sides. Dragon Falls, that was it, days. Those rides there, but now...
It was a really nice atmosphere in its time. I mean, Tiger Rock has some sort of theming, but it doesn't fit in.
No.
As in, it doesn't in a sense it does.
It's a lot of room just to have for one ride.
Yeah.
I mean, like
when it had all the different, when it had samurai and when it had the Ferris wheel, it felt more of like its own area. Now it's just kind of the Tiger Rock area.
Yeah, no, I know we've got room for the tigers and stuff, but still not an awful lot of room compared to what they could have.
Yeah.
And I think it's just got all really, I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of that area, but that ride is really good fun. And still, with not many log flumes in the UK nowadays, to have one with 2 drops is absolutely amazing. I sit on the front, yeah, never sit on the front normally, but I guarantee you get well.
What a day, what a day.
What a day, what a day. We literally got drenched on that attraction. Next up though, straight onto another wet ride. Wonder if the water effects are working here. This is monkey swingers. Let's have a swing like a monkey. No! The jungle bus has gone. What's happened to this? I thought it stayed open, but I guess the jungle bus, the ride I've already rode like 2 or 3 times in my life, has now disappeared from Chessington World of Adventures.
That's really good.
Such a classic as well, yeah. I mean, that's one of my all-time favourite attractions here. Yeah, overall it's actually a pretty good ride, but you know, it's good to see that I think they're renovating it as well.
So it's not going to be fully gone.
To be officially closed. But, you know, this area is looking much better now.
Yeah, we are.
They had its refurb this year.
Yeah, however now, straight over next, just did over on monkey swingers. That was good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean that was pretty good. Like none of the water effects were working, and to be fair, in my opinion, that is the main draw of that ride. But you know what? It's a chair swing, and it's still pretty good. The soundtrack's alright. Overall, yeah, it's a fine ride.
Yeah, I'll say it's got some good elements in it, but when the water's not working, it does really downplay the ride itself.
I mean,
because
this is what
on a day like today as well.
Yeah, it's what we said though. Like it feels like a ride like a chair swing, or like a carousel needs to have like a little extra feature, such as like going backwards or something like that. Yeah, like going back, water effects, just something a little extra, just to make it a bit more unique. And yeah, that's what a couple of them have, like the one Ferris did, the one Coastin's used to, and yeah, like go backwards, stuff like that. It just adds a texture to like a generic ride in a way, but it's still a ride.
Yeah, and it's a quite bog standard swings. If you are coming to the park on a busy day, then we'd suggest the more unique attractions first. Nevertheless, here we go to our next ride, which I think is going to be Tomb Blasters. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, also, just by the way, it's only a pretty good dark ride. I mean, we did it in February quite a lot.
Thank you, but yeah, we'll see you there, and we'll see who wins. Hugo, we're entering the tomb. Oh, here we go.
Scary stuff. Oh my god.
I think we found a very clear winner here. Me, yep, 50,000 I think it was. Jayden, you were so far behind at 49,000, so...
yeah, but you didn't actually win, your dad won with 52,000.
Oh, he is here, I thought he wasn't here. I knew you were going to do that, but he's back there. But a big thank you to Hugo as well for filming the ride.
I wasn't going to play anyway.
No, because it's nice just not playing, but...
That and also I'm bad at them, so it's just like...
He can't accept the losing, so he can't...
I was back row.
Exactly, and now he doesn't call on that for you guys as well. But yeah, that was a really, really good fun ride. Of course, it's not Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast, which I'm going to reference. We're going to be there this time next week.
Although we will be doing that.
Yeah, this time next week. How exciting is that? But it still is a really good fun ride. However, I did find with today's ride in particular, there was a lot of things not working. I mean
the audio for a start, I've always said the audio's been too loud.
Audio's too loud.
It is, especially with Snake.
Yeah, the effect does not work. Half the effects didn't work, did it? I mean, like, on the shooting stuff, it just didn't even go.
It's a good
But if everything's working and it all goes smoothly, it is a fantastic
Also, I
ride.
felt like the cycle was quite short.
Yeah.
I feel like they usually keep you in the rooms for a little bit longer, but we just rushed through them.
But again, I'd rather be rushing through the rooms and have a 15-minute queue than an hour queue.
Yeah, no,
In some sense, you've got to look at Athens as well. However, next up, we are going to go on a bit of a crocodile.
I think he's going to get Jurassic.
No, it's not. But hey ho, I can't think of a pun, but let's just go. This is Crocodile Drop, where we're going to rise and fall in love with this ride. Ding ding.
I'd say cars.
That's very good. Watch.
We have just released the spell and broke the curse. I think it's the way round, but whatever it is, we've just done Croc Drop. And still just 30 day. I love this ride. I opened in fact in 2020, I think it was the year, just for a pandemic hit.
21.
Oh, was that 21?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Tom. I ruined your parade there.
You ruined my facts. But anyway, opening 21, it was one of the openings this. If you want to check out opening out for the video, it's just up there. There's always been a great ride over here in the park. I just think nowadays, when you think it compares it to Ram's Revenge, which was pretty much one of the best rides the park's ever had, it's not a great looking at it. However, what's that?
I think they've pushed it a little bit on the resins. If this is £9, that's pretty crazy. Because I think that's for 150 that one.
That is, see, that's like not even.
And like,
that's smaller.
Pretty
Pretty much smaller.
This is the size of a resin. So if you compare these two,
That's a normal size.
That's £12.
that is tiny.
I wonder that's worth it.
No, I'm not getting that.
No, if it was £7.50 like it used to be, even now I think it's still steep, but it's better. But geez, however, as you probably guessed by now, we're inside of the shop, and this out of all the other parts, because it's the week, it's got a few theme park merch, which is literally this one section here, and then the rest of it is just your general knickknacks which you can buy elsewhere for a lot cheaper. So we're looking at this. You've got some vampire bed sheets, you've also got a bag for resins, unbelievable price, trophies, lanyards, generic theme park stuff. But what you do have recently, and came up this year, is the pass holder merch, and you can see it just down here with all of the new Merlin Pass edition merch, including the jumpers, got a jumper, a sweater sort of thing, kids t-shirts, kids jumpers, and lanyards, pins, cups, and so much more. And it would not be Merlin merch without a Merlin price. With lanyards being £5, the jumpers being good. How much are the jumpers, Hugo? How much jumpers do you know?
Have a guess?
20? 40. 40 quid, yeah, there you go. You all do love Merlin.
If you've got the cash to splash,
Merlin's your place.
even then still don't.
Yeah, to be honest. So, yeah.
Over here, they've actually got some nice new pin badges.
Oh,
like this one here, by far my favourite.
That's quite nice.
There you go.
I mean,
That one's quite
pretty cool.
Hey guys, this is out of all the Merlin passes, the one that's been improved the most, I think.
Yeah, I like this is
shop
definitely great.
wise.
And to say, like, when I went down to Thorpe Park yesterday, like, I checked out Mardi Gras, and seriously, like, their merchandise has really fallen. Like,
All probably really good.
it used to, I mean, I think like you look back 2 or 3 years ago, like, yeah, resins everywhere. Yeah, their merchandise has really gone downhill, and especially the pin badges, like, it's tiny for what you get. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, well,
Thought once we were there, but this park, you know, I feel like it's a bit higher because, yeah, especially the pin badges are pretty good.
there you go. We'll have a look then, have a merch, and we'll show you some clips before we get to our next ride, which I think is going to be Gruffalo.
I have that one. Quite like that as well.
Here we go, on to our next attraction, the Gruffalo. And it's been a long time since we last been on here. I think last year time, probably was the last time.
It must have been last.
Yeah, because I don't remember going here recently. It's a good one, and I mean, it is still fun. I much prefer Bubbleworks.
Yeah, Bubbleworks is 10 times
Bubbleworks was the legendary ride, and then they changed it to an IP, which personally, I'm never been a super fan of. I think almost like Rule on the Broom with Gruffalo.
Yeah, I prefer a bubble.
Yeah, it's not the same as Bubbleworks.
That's not really a competition.
No, it's not even like we have to compare it. Anyone who thinks Bubbleworks is better,
please comment down below because I
don't know
want to know why.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't really know why they changed it. I mean, I get everything needs to change one day, but I mean, honestly, Bulwarks is classic.
Was he all of this, like Bulwarks, vampires, all made before Merlin took over, and Merlin took over, and then...
You know what, as well? It just seems weird because, like, I mean, they could have just renovated it, just redone it a little bit.
Maybe more modern, but yeah.
Exactly.
Such a good stand.
It's not like it got unpopular. It's like everyone still loves it, and I mean, even today, everyone wishes it was still back. So I don't really know why they changed it. It's okay, this ride, but to be honest, I really do find Bulwarks should be back at the park again.
Yeah, this whole old land just was so good when we were younger. I mean, like,
it used to be Transylvania when Bulwarks was here. So.
Yeah, I mean, and it was a bit of a weird mix. I mean, it's such happy vibe and ride in such a dark area, but it's not a minute dark ride, have it? It worked. I don't know how, but whenever John Worley made something, it always worked.
It was, you wouldn't have imagined it going together, but it did work.
It worked.
I remember there was that, and then there was the old Burger King. I mean, I think it used to be original McDonald's, but then it changed.
I think, yeah.
I got some.
Some chocolate.
I'm really into pin badges and magnets.
And it's all really cheap.
Yeah, £8. Well, it would have been £10. Like you told me last time. It's like a retro.
Very nice.
And also, why has the TV got like some?
Oh yeah. Don't it off. Yeah. It's cool merch here. We got a few. But now it is time to take off on the Gruffalo. Here we go. Are you ready to go? There we go. Down the drop. And enjoy the ride, guys. Off you go. Here we go. Whoa. What an intense ride. Here we go.
Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a
We've just seen the Gruffalo and almost had some Gruffalo crumble, but luckily we made it through there okay. However, we're now on a walking queue for Safari. But how's Gruffalo, Jayden?
Not as good as the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is what we're going to be doing this time next week. That's crazy.
I know, it's always like literally the whole day being like, next week we're going to hear Pirates of the Caribbean, next week we're going to do this. So stay tuned to those vlogs. Honestly,
even this day next week we might be watching fireworks.
Exactly, yeah, you never know.
The drones.
Oh, so excited.
Because we're going on the 30th anniversary, which, and also we don't know if the Marvel Land's going to open at that point, but it's opening soon, I think. So we might be able to.
Exactly, yeah. So we don't really know what's going to happen, but honestly, it's going to be such a great trip. Follow along, thank you. Follow along for all the videos from over there because it's Jayden, had had me since he's 7. Hugo's never ever been in his whole lifetime.
I honestly think
and
if the Marvel thing opens and obviously 30th anniversary, he'll have a great.
One of the best is this. So stay tuned.
There's a little pre-show in here.
But then, of course, Merlin.
Stop that, because I think Merlin decided to scrap it.
And now instead, charging for some photos.
The photo thing.
Oh, honestly, we say this. I know we give Merlin a lot of hate, but on this channel, we do try to be as honest as we can. We personally don't even care if Merlin don't sponsor us, don't like us at all. I mean, they have got some good parts. Legoland we love, but then there's something they do which just wind us up, and we have to say it on the videos because it just makes it fair. It's like there's also YouTubers out there who don't mention what they really like and don't like. I mean,
it's good. It's constructive criticism.
I know. Yeah, it's all constructive criticism. I said these parks we've been brought over. We do like them. We do go a lot, but they have definitely got some faults, especially over the last few years in their money grabbing sort of sense. And we have to be honest.
They've decided to get rid of a lot of classic stuff that people have liked
just to put some money in.
Yeah, you have to understand, it gets frustrating after.
Yeah, because we're very much feeling people, and we're Disney as well, you can see it properly, but I think
it's just something
if we compare like a Busch Gardens pass.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, we literally just talking about SeaWorld and to
Merlin passes.
Merlin.
And it's less priced as well, I'll let you know.
Yeah, this is what it says. So basically, essentially, if you do SeaWorld and then 10 pass, I mean, I know I'm talking about now, but basically what you get is you get like so many perks. And like I'm wise jumping a day at Busch Gardens Tampa, Icebreaker, SeaWorld Orlando, Pantheon, Busch Gardens.
And you just got early stuff.
All of these you get into early, and also as well you get like free like I don't know, mugs, you get free cups sometimes. Just there's so many free perks. Also as well you get like
special rooms, yeah.
There's just so many.
And even I think you get £50 for some food. It's
like there's like so many pin badges you can get. It's just like
and what's amazing is that's less price than here, where we still have to pay loads for food.
And this is what Seals and Entertainment. You get so many parts, but you get to like 6. No, there's 8 parts. You get the Sesame ones now as well.
Yeah, so we're not saying get the landing pass. We do love our theme parks, and that is one of the best solutions here. However, I think if Fleckerland wasn't in the annual passes for Merlin, I don't think we can get it.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard to get it because we mainly go to Legoland. And I mean, I was just saying to you, like, I've been to Legoland 25 times this year, and in terms of Thorpe Park, I've only been twice, 3 times.
Legoland and Towers are 2 parts to retrieve. I actually love this park. Merlin doesn't like it, and we need to still be so critical about it, but we are an honest channel, and I want to stay on. So I don't care if anyone sponsors us or doesn't sponsor us, or not us. I don't care what anyone thinks. I want to be as honest as I can to you guys. What we love, we'll mention everything we love. I love the whole atmosphere of this park, and I love all the rides. I love some of the short queues, but also there's a lot of things that bugs me. We have to be honest about it. But what I do love is taking a safari on the safari. Okay, we're still in the queue for safari, but we've just met up with Harry. And have you had a good day over here at the park so far?
Yes.
And are you looking forward to safari?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have a great time, and we look forward to getting on the ride. Let's go now. It's time for the safari.
Arms outside the vehicle.
You're now in an area where flamingo have been sighted.
Oh, here's one.
Keep an eye out, researchers. Our satellites show you should be close to seeing some giraffes.
That's 6 meters. That's 18 feet.
That's as tall as a house.
Look around, adventurers, and you might be able to see some rhino around the reserve, a white rhino. Now you may want to hold.
Hugo, we have just seen some animals over on Zoofari.
Oh, what a day.
And what, yeah, I know. How crazy is our day being
You say animals, we saw a giraffe, a rhino, and like a gazelle.
Some would say
it was, you know, some would say we managed to see everything Africa has to offer animal-wise.
in one place.
In one park. How crazy is that?
That is absolutely bonkers. But genuinely, guys, that is one of the best rides here. I know you guys don't like it, but for me, I think it's just I don't like.
It's nice.
I don't like the ideas of the animals being gathered. I don't like that at all. I don't like
a lot of room.
I don't like how they call it conservative, because it's not. Not conservative.
No, it's not conservative.
What do they call it? Sorry. What do they call it?
It's like
you know what I mean? Conserve the animals.
Conservation.
Yeah. Conservation, that's it.
I think that's way too.
There is only one theme park in the world which I think deserves to have animals, and that's Disney World and Animal Kingdom. And I'm not because Disney, I love Disney, I'm not because Disney, but because their space, the size of the safari is the same size as the theme park itself. And the car park to that theme park is the same size as Thorpe Park. So just work out out quickly, okay? And therefore, that's the only one I think it deserves an actual ride, actual animals in the park, because then you need to know about them as well. However, I like the whole idea of going on a nice journey, fun ending as well. I'm not going to spoil it too much for you guys, you've probably seen the clips. And overall, I'll give it a good score. But right now, we're having a quick look at the queue for Dragon Fury. Now, we're going to weigh whether it's worth going here or not, or do another ride, because we've got 20 minutes after my day, and will it be worth it? I don't know. But we're catching up with you after a look at it. Oh no, we're not doing that queue line, but I think instead, to pay you back for not doing Dragon Fury, we are going to give you not 1, but 2 top tips in one go. Wow, that is amazing.
Lucky.
And to start with our first top tip, it is... Oh, James, take a photo.
Wow.
I'm trying.
But to start off our first Tom tip, the first one is if you're at a park, don't think that you have to be on the ride and off by the time that the park closes. Because in fact, if you get in the queue up to 1 minute before the park closes its gates, you can go on the ride. So even if you're up there, guaranteed. There's a few staff. Sorry, three staff sometimes are a bit like, no.
I think under the ball was even better.
Oh wow. Amazing, Jane. Yeah, there's a few stuff he's getting funny, but I mean, like once in our history doing the channel, we've had staff go, no, you can't do it. So, yeah. But generally, you can normally get in the queue 1 minute before it closes, and even I think the rule is they can let you in up to 5 minutes after. Yeah, it does happen. But I wouldn't do that. I'd just get in there before 8 o'clock, and you're normally open. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've only had it a couple of times, like, especially I'd say Thorpe Park, to be honest. I mean, I've had it a fair few times there. But you know, usually a place like Legoland's pretty decent at it. And I mean, I've had them there before because it's focused on the Dragon. There's these security guards standing outside it. Obviously, because when they clear the park out, they have to clear it from the ends and all that. But it makes it look like they're just there to close the ride. It's crazy anyway. But yeah, usually you'll be fine. This park, I don't know if I've ever had a problem with this park. I've had it once, I think, with Crocodile Drop I've had it, but apart from that, I've never had a problem.
And what's your awesome construction, Jayden? Let's have a look at your photos. Oh no, you're still taking them. And then I'm giving you some Tom tip number 2. And Tom tip number 2 is don't do Dragon Fury at the start of the end. Because even though you can book, that's what we're planning today, to do it at the end. So we can get.
You could do it.
Well, yeah, but you can get in there if you want to do, and that's fine. Normally
doing it at the start is a no-go.
Normally doing the long queues at the end is fine, but if you're not looking for a long queue, the middle of the day is the best time to do it. Because there's no harm being a long queue. At the end of the day, I would say, no, it's Tom tips.
You really cut us down here.
It's not Adam's advice, it's Tom tips. So that's what I heard think. But
you can follow Tom's tips if you want.
Yes, and there you go.
That's construction.
There you go. Some construction. Good thing in like a few years' time, we're looking at some all new, nice new B&M coaster here. So that is
wing boomerang.
Oh, how exciting is that?
So good. I'm actually looking forward to it. Yeah, as literally here just said, it's going to be apparently on one train.
So let's expect some big queues.
5 rows, and obviously there's 4 people a row. Yeah, that's not going to be good. I mean, in terms of how long it's yeah, it's going to be great.
On the red,
Wilson
Towers logo.
Yeah, so we also had, I think Legoland's like, so this used to actually be, all them logos used to be in his Safari, and I believe they've moved them over here now. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. They have all the coasters on there.
Exactly. So there you go. Obviously, it was in Safari because when they're doing the Croc Drop, obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah.
Because they obviously have this like storage area for people who work on it. There you go. Last ride of the day. Unless it's a too long queue, we're in it.
Started on it. We're on it.
Queue up on it. We're started. We're ending. This is Vampire, and let's end up on Jayden's construction.
Yep. Oh no, that's.
There you go. There you go, last ride of the day has now been completed. The Vampire, and in fact, the last ride before we got on High Place Mountain at Disneyland Paris, which is pretty cool if you ask me.
Like that could have been our last rides before Disney.
I know. But about Vampire, as the earlier, it is a really good fun ride. The 2 lifts make, I think, for me, really.
Yeah, it's a pretty good ride. I mean, Vampire's such a classic, and like we have done one of our hour suspended coasters, and you know what's pretty crazy is that by the end of this year, we're actually only going to have one of them to do in the whole entire world. We've got 1 to go. Of course, Canada's one I think it's some. I can't remember what it's called now. But yeah, that means we're experiencing a couple of other ones, which will.
And we will announce these trips later on. But there's some big.
Yeah, but you know what?
This year's a big year on the channel.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know
humongous.
I mean, Vampire's a great coaster. I mean, if that ever gets taken down for the UK, it's basically the Bubbleworks situation. Everyone loves it, but I can't see it going. But you know what? I really don't want them to. Like, I really hope it stays around.
As soon as this goes, it really brings down this park.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's mixed match this park at the moment. So as soon as that goes,
it's weird. And even when the B&M Wing Coaster comes, if this goes, it's still, I won't visit it anywhere near as much because Vampire's such a classic.
It's a classic, it's great.
And as well, I reckon they can still retrack the whole thing because Vekoma started to build their own suspended coaster. I know the ones at Bobberjaland. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I know there's like a one there. But you know, I reckon they could retract this. And as you can see, they are keeping care of it, which is quite nice.
Yeah, well,
it's a bit rough in some sections.
It's could have been keeping care of it.
I think it's really nice the way they've repainted some of it.
Well, so basically, the reason why they do the red is because in between the tracks, basically, they don't want it to get rusty, and that's why they've repainted it.
It's a good job.
But they don't repaint the whole thing though. They just do the bits.
And what's money?
It's keeping the ride alive.
Exactly, yeah. If it keeps the ride alive, that's what's worth it, I think, to be honest, because it is a fantastic ride. Now, down there, don't underestimate it.
As well, because we did just got
that whip. Oh,
so
that is pretty crazy. Unfortunately, as you can probably tell, we're at empty park right now. It is the end of the day, and while HUGO's running for some reason, I'm going to start ending of the day with Adam. So Adam, we've been at Chessington World of Adventures the whole day today. We rarely go here for a whole day. I mean, like, the majority of times we only go for a little bit. Crazy sights in HUGO run, you're in it for a treat. But, Adam, how did you find it?
You know what, it's been really good to get back to this park. I mean, Chessington World of Adventures is always for me a mixed match park. Like, I don't really know what I actually think of this park. I mean, it's Merlin run, so you can't be expecting too high. However, you know what, it's a nice park, and first of all, I'm actually really glad that they are renovating some areas. Of course, the main entrance they're redoing, the one that drives Fury, and yeah, of course, 2023, Amazon now, Project Amazon as it's known. It's going to be pretty cool. Also as well, they've got 2 new rides coming in 2022, which is going to be nice as well. And yeah, what we've experienced today, Dragon's Fury was really good. We experienced all 4 coasters, done tons of flats, and yeah, of course, a couple of dark rides as well, which has been really nice. Overall, it's been a great day, and I do like this park. I'm really excited to come down for Mardi Gras to see how that is. Overall, it's a good park, and yeah, I definitely enjoyed a full day down here.
And while he was at Hidden YMCA, how was your day?
I don't know why I'm already like hyperactive. I'm relieving. Doesn't make sense. But the day, the day was good. Like usually Chessington days are great, but I'm a bit quite busy.
I'm a bit wild of a day.
I've done too much moving. Anyway, right, sorry, the day was good. I don't know, the day was good. It's because we don't go to Chessington often. You can really appreciate these sort of day trips.
Yeah, it's not as much. It's still a mismatch. I don't know why. I don't know about this part. It's like, do I love it? Do I hate it? I don't know.
When it's really round, it's hard. Especially if you go a fair bit, it's hard to
work out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what SeaWorld was like before I moved over to like a real roller coaster based park. Yeah, like you just didn't have a clue. I didn't know if it was a family park or they're going more. I don't know what direction they're heading in or what's happening.
It's like a family thrill park.
Yeah, it's weird though, because like. There's not enough for it to be a full family park like Legoland is, but it's not enough for it to be a full thrill park like Fort Park and Towers is. It's weird. They haven't really worked out really, I don't think, what they want from this park. However, I want a new entrance, which I'm doing now, and who gets leave it out of it. But Jayden, while HUGO looks it up, how was your day over here at the park?
It was absolutely incredible. Oh, construction.
There you go, there you go.
Construction.
There you go, look, she's a new fence as well.
You're trying so hard to just jump up and get
Yeah. It was a great day. It was much better than I actually remembered Chessington being, even though it was only like a few months ago I went. It was a great day.
Monkey's driving the car.
Yep. Yeah, we did quite a lot actually. We did.
There you go, Jen's going to what I can. And while he's I'm going to give Mike a review where he gets it up.
Alright,
so here he goes.
So we had 12 rides. We did Vampire, Scorpion Express, Rattlesnake, Blue Barnacle, Dragon's Fury, Tiger Rock, Monkey Swingers, Toon Blasters, Crocodile Drop, Gruffalo River Ride Adventure, Zoofari, not Safari, Zoofari, and then Vampire again.
So there you go. That's what we done today. So we have done a really good job, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Personally, I do agree. I don't remember something as good as this. Of course, we love all going together. It's so much fun just to do a big group trip up here, and the future of the channel, we are going to hopefully get down this park a lot more often because I think it's one of these parks which it's a longer drive down here for us than something like Legoland Fort Park is, but
sleep on it a little bit.
After a while, if you give it a few months in between each visit, or even a month,
if you go like every once every maybe 3 months,
it's not a sort of park.
Enjoy.
But if you go once every few months, as you said, you can really have a really good day.
If you go like once every 2 weeks, you'll get bored of it because it'll be so busy. Like I've done everything so quickly.
Yeah, because it's only in London. This park often there's some quite big queues and stuff. But of course, near between as well, so if you want to drop a train, you can do that. But with all that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. As we mentioned a few hundred times in this video, next week we are off to Disneyland Paris for a Venom vlog of all of us back here again for some more videos. So with all that said, that is it from me, Tom Derrick. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below. And I'll see you at Disneyland Paris. Goodbye, guys.